Jess, what pronouns does chocolate use?
I don't know.
Her, she.
So what do you call a pile of cats?
I don't know. What do you call a pile of cats?
A meowton.
Meowton. Of course you do. Mm-hmm. Why did the coffee file a police report?
I don't know.
He got mugged.
Oh, that's pretty corny. Why did the math book look sad?
I don't know why.
He had too many problems.
Many problems, yeah. Makes sense. Nice. All right, good job. See, that didn't hurt too bad.
Hi, my name is Jessica Tai, and I am the owner of the Cocoa Muse in Loveland, Ohio. Loveland is special to me personally because we live, work, and play here in Loveland. We love the community. We love the people that make up the community. What gets me up every morning is being able to come into the shop here, work with my staff, meet the people that come in the door, see the people, the friendly faces I already know every day. It's a great way to start my day.
Hey, welcome to the next episode of the Loveland Exchange. We are, I don't know about you guys, I'm super excited about today's guest. We have Jess Tai from the Cocoa Muse, right? So I've been driving past that place for at least 2 or 3 months, right?
Yes.
And yeah, I was super excited when they said that you were going to be able to come and do this interview. So thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I was super excited to come.
Yeah, good. So the Cocoa Muse, the Cocoa Muse, right? So I'm going to let you describe it, but why don't you tell me what it is exactly, and we'll start with that. How's that
Yeah.
sound?
So we are primarily a chocolate shop, but our kind of extra special thing we do, I guess, is we do a European cocoa. You can get hot or frozen European cocoa, which is different than we think about like hot chocolate. We don't use powders. We use a cacao, like a raw cacao, which is your precursor to chocolate. So it's richer and thicker, all of that kind of thing. So that's kind of like our shtick. And you can put espresso in that. So you can put an espresso shot in it. So what developed from that was people said, well, if you're going to have espresso shots, and can I get coffee? Can I get a latte? We thought, well, we weren't really doing that. We were going to be a chocolate shop and have European cocoa. But as you know, our motto is give the people what they want.
Oh, really?
So people asked for it. And so we just kind of are now pretty much a full-blown also coffee shop. So we are a chocolate and coffee shop. We have truffles, fudges, all kinds of, about every chocolate covered, whatever you can think of, we have. So, yeah. So that's it in a nutshell.
Nice. Oh, it sounds delicious.
Oh, it is.
Right? So I love chocolate. My knowledge is not that great, okay? So you're talking about the higher grade or the higher quality cacao?
Cacao, yes.
Cacao. That's healthier for you also?
It is actually.
Yeah.
Cacao has a ton of health benefits.
Oh.
It does. So we bring in the raw cacao and then we add the chocolate flavor. It's really chocolate flavor is sugar and a little bit of cocoa. That's how we think of it. But you're getting that raw cacao, which has a ton of health benefits actually. So it's very good. My formal training, like my real gig is I'm a nutritionist by trade. So it's kind of fun for me to look at that aspect of the chocolate world and be able to bring some of that in. And then all of our products that we have in there are made, like all of our chocolates are made with indulgent chocolate, which is much higher quality. It's got none of the stuff that kind of trickles into some of like the chocolates that we might be used to getting here.
Not Americanized.
Right.
There you go. Yeah. See, there's the wealth of my knowledge right there.
There you go. Well, that's good. I like it.
Well, thank you for justifying my coming in there all the time from now on. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Good stuff. So kind of leads into the next question. You said you have a background in nutrition and things like that, but why start the Cocoa Muse, right?
Yeah.
And why in Loveland?
So the easiest part to answer first is we love Loveland as a family. We live, work, and play here. My kids go to school here. We have 5 kiddos. I've got 3 adult kids, and I still have 2 younger girls in school here at Loveland. My husband's business is here in Loveland, our home's in Loveland. We just love it. We love the area. We just love the people here. We love everything about it. So that's the easy one to answer. The why we started it is a little more complicated. Just to keep it kind of short and sweet, is my son was actually working for one of the chocolatiers that we use, and had brought home some samples to us one day, and we were just so blown away by the quality of the chocolate and the fudge that I was like, wow, this is amazing. We were really sad when the candy store here in Loveland went out of business. We were like, man, this is such a great small town, and you need a candy store. Like, that was to us such a quintessential part of Loveland, and like the historic feeling of a downtown of Loveland. So my husband and I had purchased the building that we're in now, which is called the Gateway Building because it is the gateway to the historic Loveland. So when that spot came available, my son's like, Mom, why don't you just open up the chocolate shop that you had wanted to do in downtown Loveland? You were so sad about that going away. And so that's brilliant. How it was born. Yeah. So I said, well, yeah, I would stand behind this product. I know the product. As a nutritionist, I was very pleased with what's in the product. There's no artificial junk in there, no trans fats, no oils, none of that kind of thing. So it was impressive to me, and so that's kind of it. And we thought, our girls will be in school here for another 5 years, and we thought this would be a really good family activity and a way to kind of be able to work with them at the shop.
Yeah,
so
that's great.
Yeah.
Kids are smart, huh? Aren't they?
Are.
Let the kids go. Just make sure they don't burn the building down. But
yes.
They do some amazing things. When you allow them. So you made a good point talking about bringing home chocolate.
Yes.
Okay. So when I go home after work and wind down, I eat chocolate, right?
Yes.
You go home from work, are you also eating chocolate?
Believe it or not, we usually have a little stash on hand, and we'll just go. And that's one of the things I love about the truffles that we sell there. It sounds like I'm making a plug for them, but for real, they're very different. Most people think of a truffle like a ball, like the little. So ours are actually like a stick shape. And so what's really great about it is, like, at the end of the night after dinner, I just want a little something sweet. You can just cut a little piece off, and the whole rest of it is still intact, and everything's great. So that's usually what we have, is like a little treat after dinner every night.
Perfect.
So.
And by the way, that's why you're here. You can promote anything you want to promote. Okay. There you go. That's why you're here. I mean, and it truly it is. I'm like, I'm trying to be a little funny, but it was. I'm excited because what you're doing is just completely different than anything else. I couldn't tell you where there's another place like yours in the Cincinnati area. Okay, off the top of my head, I can't. It's the only one I can think of.
I couldn't either. Actually.
Okay, all right.
So, yeah.
All right, good. So, and again, I know my chocolate, so if I can't think of it, it might not be too far, too close. But that's good. So you've only been open since what? August?
September 5th.
September 5th you opened. So things going well?
Yeah, it's going well. It's going really well. It's been it's been a huge learning curve for me because I've not ever done something like this before. So I'm learning, and I appreciate everybody's grace as I'm figuring all this out. But it's been fun. Yeah.
Good. Looks like a nice seating area outside and things like that. Not that it's starting to cool off a
know,
little bit,
it
but I mean, actually, I guess that asks not. This is getting a little bit in the weeds, but you're going to have like a little fire thing sitting outside there?
So we looked into that, and we ended up doing we do a fountain. We have a fountain, just because the patio is right next to the parking area, and thought twice about actually having gas anything there. And then we realized that doing like a traditional fire pit, nobody's going to want to sit out there and stoke that fire the whole time. So we thought, okay, well, this probably isn't going to work. We are currently looking into doing an awning on the side of the building, however, where we have all the bistro tables. And then if we do that, perhaps putting in some heaters there so we could use it more of the year.
Yeah, that'd be great. Especially I'm thinking something like maybe Christmas in Loveland or something like that.
Exactly.
It'd be great to go get a hot chocolate or something, sit outside and not completely freeze to death. But although typically it's not that cold anyway.
I know, really, it's usually not. And we do have indoor seating. So we have indoor, we have sofas, we have chairs, we have small bistro tables in the shop. We don't have a ton of seating in there, but we do have some. So you can come have your hot chocolate in there.
There you go. Perfect. Again, just looking for excuses.
Yeah, I gotcha.
You also have music at times?
We do.
Okay.
We've had live music outside around the fountain a few times, probably, I don't know, maybe 6 times already this season. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do it much more into November, but we'll see how that goes. And we'll definitely bring them back in the spring.
Okay,
It's
great.
been very well received, so, and we love it.
And really, there's some great little, for lack of a better phrase, little bands or
Yeah.
individual acoustic
Yeah.
guitars and things like that
Yeah.
around here. So yeah, a lot of opportunity there. Good.
Yeah.
So put you on the spot here.
Okay.
Okay, if you could only go in there and buy one thing, what would you buy
Oh man,
and why?
that is tough. But the first thing that comes to mind is what I'm going to tell you, and so it's the peanut butter fudge.
Oh, okay.
And the reason why is my grandmother made peanut butter fudge. My whole childhood, every time I went to her house, there was peanut butter fudge there because that's was my grandpa's favorite, and she always had peanut butter fudge for him. So we looked forward to having that. I am one of those people that you go on vacation and you try to search out the fudge shop or the candy shop, wherever you are. I won't say the big name
Right, okay.
one that typically everybody goes to. It's in every tourist town in America. But I usually try to find one of those, and I'm always disappointed in the fudge. And I mean, like, always. I'm not sure that I've ever found one that I'm really happy with. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I can have a piece or two, and then I'm like, it's not even worth it. I don't need any more of it. I always feel like it's got like a coating. Like I eat it and it just doesn't, it's not that peanut buttery, or it just has like this artificial coating feels like to it. So the thing that turned me on to this specific chocolatier and his style of making candies was the peanut butter fudge. So that would probably be the thing I would have to get, because I've never had it better with the exception of my grandmother's.
There you go. Perfect answer. I'm
Yes,
a big fan of
okay.
peanut butter fudge. And I agree with you. I think, a lot of times some things get lost when you start going to volume.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think so.
Yeah, when you start talking about some of those big places
Yes.
you're talking about, they're cranking out a lot.
It's
of
absolutely
fudge.
true. Absolutely. And they have to figure out a way to do that and make it shelf stable and, all that. And it gets lost.
Yeah, precisely. So one of the other things you have going on, I'm not sure when this episode's coming out, so
Okay.
but hopefully it's real close. It'll probably be in the middle of December or somewhere in there.
Okay.
Maybe, might even be January, but anyway, it doesn't matter. But you're actually doing like corporate gifts and
Yes.
things like that, right?
Yes. So that was just, again, born by give the people what they want. So when we first opened in September, we had people coming in and saying, oh my gosh, this is amazing. We love to give local gifts to people. And we weren't really sure where to get, would you do corporate gifts? Could we put things together? We have what's called panned candies. So that's all of your chocolate covered raisins and almonds, and we have chocolate covered gummy bears. It's like all those types of things, chocolate covered espresso beans. And then we have all the caramels and the chocolate covered marshmallow pops and pretzels, and all those things. And then the fudges and the truffles. And so they're like, we'd love for you to put together like a variety box that we could give out for corporate gifts. I thought, yeah, sure, we can do that. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I will figure it out. So now we've got several people that have requested them. So I am working on those actually starting this week. So.
Well, maybe, like I said, there might be a Loveland High School that, wants to
Yes.
go into the chocolate business and is looking for a
Right.
little internship.
The Cocoa Muse elves. We'll
There
just
you
bring
go.
them in
Perfect.
and like
See?
have them assembling.
The entrepreneurs coming
Yes,
out. There
see?
you go. I like it. I like it. That's good. So that's great. And again, the timing might be off for this podcast, but definitely we're thinking for next year.
Absolutely.
Hey, plus, you'll
Get your
have-
orders in early.
Yeah, real early, right? Plus, you have a year under your belt, so you've got this figured out.
I'll
by
have
then,
it
right?
figured out. They always say wait till the second year something comes out because
Yeah, cars.
I'll have
Yeah.
it. Yes, I'll have it really down by next year.
Gotcha. Perfect. So if I would like something from there, do I have to come into the store? Or is there a such thing as shipping? Is there a such thing as Uber?
Yeah,
Is there...
so we're working on that actually. Again, in the same vein, we've had people ask for that. Like, could I get something delivered? That's kind of the world we live in today. Everybody wants to order it online and have it delivered. So we are actually working on that. So we don't have that up and running yet. But we're really close. I think we will wait till after the holidays, to be honest, because this is kind of going to be our busiest season between the chocolate and the coffee drinks and corporate gifts and all those things. Christmas is super busy, but I think starting in January is kind of our goal to start implementing that. We do have a website, and the website will have online ordering, and then you can either come and pick up your drink, we'll bring it out to the car, or we're looking at having somebody that would deliver it.
Yeah. Goodness gracious, if I have to get out of my car and go and get my chocolate drink, right?
Can you imagine how dangerous this is going to be, though, that you can literally just order your coffee and chocolate to your front door?
There's a lot of dangerous out there
Yes.
already. Let's be clear about that. And yeah, my ordering online chocolate and not even going to go get it is probably
know.
not a good thing.
You don't even have to get up, walk anywhere. It could be a problem.
Well, I'm super excited for you and your family. I think, again, I like the fact that it's a family thing.
Yes.
Again, I'm a big fan of that. It's new, and to me, it's exciting. It's different. I hope it does fantastic.
Yeah,
Is there anything
thank you.
I'm not asking you that I should be asking you? Anything you want to share?
No, I mean, I think that I guess the only thing I would share is a question you asked me when I met you, and that I have had actually multiple people ask is about our name, where the name, the Cocoa Muse, comes from.
Yeah, definitely.
We thought it would be something that people would remember, the Cocoa Muse, but Muse is my maiden name. That's my family name, so it meant something to me. We toyed around with a couple of other names, and we actually had a sign made before, literally at like the 11th hour, like the night before. I told my husband, you know what, I just keep wrestling with this, and I want the name to be Cocoa Muse. That's what I want. I know we've already purchased a sign. I know we've already done things, but it's not too late. We're not open yet. Let's change it. So we literally just jumped on it, had a new sign made, and did it. But so for everybody that's wondering, that's where the Cocoa Muse comes from.
Yeah, I was glad you corrected me before we started the show,
Yes.
because first thing on my mouth was chocolate, right?
Yes,
So,
and that was another thing. We just, Chocolate Muse has been used by other, it's not even a chocolate shop, but by some type of another business, and so I couldn't get that URL or that social media, and so Cocoa is what it is. So,
gotcha. And what is the website address?
It is thecocomuse.com, and we're pretty much the Cocoa Muse on all social media handles.
Is that
We've
right?
got TikTok and Facebook and Instagram, and I don't know much about TikTok. I'm not of that generation, but I'm trying to learn. And the girls that are in my shop are amazing, and they have made some super funny TikToks. So
There's a reason I have two 30-year-olds working for me, right?
Yes,
yeah,
right.
they can handle the social media.
That's right.
Great. Well, once again, I really appreciate you being here. I wish you a huge success.
Thank you.
I will contribute to that success.
I appreciate
Okay.
that.
And look for great things to come. Well, so one thing, I should have stopped, but let me ask, so is there a grander plan? Is there, is there like, hey, 5 years from now I want to be here? Or
Maybe we're, I've got two boys that are in college right now, one for entrepreneurship, which I said, why are you going to college for that? You just stay home and I'll teach you. But he's in freshman year at Liberty University in entrepreneurship. And then I have a senior at Xavier in business and marketing. So he is currently my operations manager at our shop. He loves it. He's getting just a world of experience, and I mean, we are just throwing him to the wolves, man. He is figuring it out, but it's great. We've seen like that education kicking in and things that he's learning, so that's fun. But they keep saying like, Mom, when we're out of school and we, after you've got a few years under your belt, maybe we could open a second location, do this. I'm like, okay.
That's fair. Yeah.
I'm like, let's make this one work first. But so yeah, I mean, it's fun which is why we're doing this. Like with the kids, it's fun that they're thinking that way and they want to contribute and help us grow this business and build this business, and that's the only way we want to do it. So it is very possible. We'll see.
Good. The college entrepreneur classes these days are fantastic. It's amazing the things they're doing.
Oh, the things he's been telling us, we are like, wow, okay,
Hands-on
I totally get it. He's teaching us things.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
I mean,
There you go.
that we've never learned because we just kind of just did it. And then the things that he tells us about, we're like, gosh, I wish I had learned that before that failed thing and that failed thing. But,
Yeah, you
how
got
you figure
taught
it
by
out.
life, right?
I did. It's a little bit rougher.
I'm going to save you the trouble, and you say, you
Yes.
can go make your own mistakes. But
Yeah.
I won't name any names, but just sitting here thinking, I could think of a couple of businesses where there could be some collaboration going on too.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
Well, I'll let you handle that.
We love collaborating we've already started collaborating with businesses in the Loveland community. We offer a lot of goods in our shop that are from local, that we've collabed with other local businesses that we either sell in there or their products that we use in our creations. So we love that.
Yeah,
we are
good.
definitely very abundance minded, and we're like, as many people in the area that we can collaborate with, the better. Like it all just is good for Loveland.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, good. Again, thank you so much for being
Yeah.
here. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
I know you're a little bit on the busy side, so but yeah, definitely appreciate you being here. Appreciate you sharing, and look forward to seeing you in your shop.
Yes.
A lot more. So
yeah,
there you
come
go.
in. I'm in there all the time.
There you go. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, take care. All right, Jess, so believe it or not, this is a little bit of a finance show. So
Okay.
So we're going to do a little something interesting here. We have 3 different kinds of ketchup, generously supplied by Jungle Jim's.
All right.
So, and we'll get to, well, I'll go ahead and say one's Chipotle, one is pickle ketchup, and the other one is jalapeno ketchup.
All
I do
right.
know someone that would absolutely love the jalapeno ketchup. So I'm going to ask you 3 true or false questions.
Okay.
If you get them right, you are in, like you said, in power. So you
All
can
right.
make me eat, or if there's something you really want to try, you can
All
do
right.
it too. Okay. So
What happens if I get it wrong?
if you get it wrong, then you're going to eat something. Yeah.
Okay.
If it was chocolate, I say I'll eat it. I'll take one for the team. But all right, let's see here. So you're a business owner. Mm-hmm. So let's say true or false? A company with a high debt to equity ratio will always have higher return on equity.
With a high debt to equity ratio, I would say false.
So you are correct. Well done. Well done.
Well, I actually think these fries look pretty good.
Okay.
And I'm pretty down with this pickle ketchup.
Okay, there
I
you
think I'm
go.
gonna try that one. So thanks, Jungle Jim's. I'm on this one. I won't make you try this.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
That is good.
You like
That is a pickle ketchup.
All right.
I like that one.
And
That's a winner.
Heinz pickle ketchup available at your local Jungle Jim's.
I like that one.
Nice. All
Yeah,
right.
pick
Well,
that
good.
up.
So you got it right, and you liked it. So far, it's
I did.
it's a positive experience so far. Let's talk about the dollar. True or false? A stronger dollar is always beneficial for U.S. consumers.
False.
Correct again. Well done. All right. You're in control again.
So I'm gonna make you try one.
Okay.
I'm gonna make you try that jalapeno.
Okay. We couldn't have done Chipotle, could we?
Nope, because if I lose, that's the
You
one
don't
I
want that. That's
get.
the one you don't want, right? Yeah. I'll probably be taking, oh my goodness.
I know,
Jeez.
the pickle one really.
Wasn't expecting that. All right. So Heinz jalapeno ketchup. Okay. It mostly tastes like ketchup, but there's a little kick at the end.
Oh.
So yeah.
You're not sweating,
No,
so it's
no.
okay.
No. Yeah, that wasn't near as bad as it could have been. So, that's good. That's good. Very good. All right. Last but not least, a company can have a positive EBITDA while still losing money.
True.
3-0. Well done. Well done.
Take that, Derek.
Sorry, Derek.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna have you try this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
I got past jalapeno. I can
Yeah,
get past
I
Chipotle.
figure you can do that.
Yeah.
And then if it's really good, maybe I'll try it too.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
there's no rules against both of us trying it.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Chipotle, and I think this actually indicates the heat.
Oh, ooh.
I just saw that because the jalapeno is more.
Yeah, that's a 4 out of 6.
So this is only a 2.
Yeah.
Barbecue potato chips are spicy to me, so this will be interesting.
Yeah. Not to name names, but Grippos. I would prefer that over regular ketchup.
It's like regular ketchup, but kind of like you said with that one, it's just got there's a little something
something
extra
to it. Yeah. 3-0. Well done.
Yes.
Well done.
Thanks, Art.
Take that, Derek.
That's right. Take that. This girl knows finance.
I'll stop and introduce myself to you sometime. But
Just
yeah.
so you know, he's watching and cracking
Is
up.
he?
He's
Good.
like, "There's no way."
Tell him we're going to have you come back as a regular. How's that sound?
Okay.
You're going to have to bring samples.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got that. I can handle the
Just kidding.
chocolate.
Just kidding. All right, that wasn't so bad. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Jess. So as I mentioned, this actually is a finance show. Well, it's a Loveland show with a finance twist. But I understand you might have a finance question for me.
I do. My question is, what is one financial mistake that you see small business owners make that we could avoid?
Wow, that's a good one. I like that. I like that. One and only one, huh?
Yes.
Honestly, I mean, there's a lot of little things that you can do that if you tweak them all, you end up better off.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing as a business owner is that you really need to know your numbers. Okay, you got to know your numbers. You got to know what stuff is costing you. Especially for you, like employees.
Yeah.
You know, what are your employees costing you? And you have them come into work. Are they even needed? I mean, you see that a lot with restaurants that people are scheduled and they end up getting cut because it's a slow night, and that's them just trying to manage their employee costs and stuff. I think it's knowing your numbers, knowing your suppliers, knowing your material costs and things like that, watching for waste. You got to keep an eye on the waste. I mean, just to use the pizza industry, the margins really aren't that high on pizza. So if you're throwing a whole lot of stuff away or making a lot of mistakes or something like that, it messes with you. So I guess the easy answer would be just knowing your numbers, okay? And then manage them. As time goes on, people get to know you. Let's say you're 3 months old. As time goes on, me personally, I would continuously go back to my suppliers and things like that and make sure I'm getting the best deal from them that I can, especially when they become more comfortable with you and you're not going to be here today, gone tomorrow, right? They're like, okay, they're doing well. Maybe volumes picking up and things like that. I would most certainly go and talk to them about your costs and things like that.
That's
so,
good.
Yeah, that's one thing. Anyway, that's what pops in my head first.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's good.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope. I think I need to go make some spreadsheets.
There you go. Yeah, I love a good spreadsheet. Yeah.
I do not.
No,
but,
you don't? Yeah. I'll loan you a few.
Okay,
How's that sound?
I
there you
appreciate
go.
that.
Gotcha. All right, perfect. Jess, again, just thank you so much for being here. Very informative. Very happy to see you in the community with this different business. To me, it's new, it's interesting, and I think it's going to do really well. I like what you've done on the outside of the store.
Yes.
Anyway,
I know we need to get you in there.
Yeah, I do have to get in there, but So again, appreciate your time, appreciate your insight, and wish you nothing but the best of luck.
Thank you. Thanks, Art. This is great.
Thanks, Jess.
Yeah, thank you.
Here.